conditioning drills that'll keep you ready for the season.
The Midwest Baller Show is sponsored by Milwaukee State of Mind Clothing and Apparel, TrustedKicks, Athlete Performance, Advertise Ad Agency, and Milwaukee Public Schools.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Midwest Baller Show, and I am Craig Harding, and we're down at the 10th anniversary of the Fresh Coast Classic at the UWM Kalachi Center. This event matches up Milwaukee City schools versus suburban schools, so let's take a look at the first set of games in the Midwest Ballers highlight reel. The first game we will show from the Fresh Coast Classic is Milwaukee, Washington taking on New Berlin, Eisenhower. Eisenhower has a 3-on-2 break, but watch Pergolders for it. Jalen Stephen Holmes with a great rejection. Washington out and running, and Romaine Blakely somehow gets the shot to fall. New Berlin will respond. Junior guard Joe Lane doing his thing from downtown. The kid with two last names, Jalen Stephen Holmes, made his presence felt in this game. He grabs the rebound and finishes strong with the baby hook shot. Eisenhower had it going from beyond the arc. Bryson Wesling lets it fly and connects, putting his team up 2. Washington needed a stop, and Jalen Stephen Holmes comes up big with another block. His junior guard Jordan Dismore is automatic from behind the arc. He nails the tray, but down the stretch, Eisenhower squeezed out a 2-point victory, beating Washington 47-45.
Tough battle. We know it was going to be a tough game up and down the court, going fast, so we had to be ready for it, and I think we definitely took the challenge. Experience. We knew we were going to get a tough game, and I think it's going to help us a lot later in the tougher games too, later in the season.
We stick with the Fresh Coast Classic and another top matchup between Pewaukee taking on Milwaukee Vincent. We waste no time showing you a highlight play. Justin Bookins throwing it up, and Andrew Lewis for the powerful one-hand slam. Pirates Wyatt Cook takes his man off the dribble to the rack, finishes with the left hand. Vikings point guard Justin Bookins is in attack mode. He pulls up on the break and it rattles in the shot. Watch this great ball movement by the Pirates, and then the great cut by Aiden Norquist as he finishes over the top of the defense, cutting Vincent lead to 7. Vincent is definitely a deep squad, and sophomore sensation Robert Anderson drops a dime to a slashing Donovan Griffin. Milwaukee would not go away in this one. Grant Basie may have gotten away with the travel, but he scores in the paint. Vikings Robert Anderson, the former Bayview transfer, has moves on top of moves. This kid gets into the lane and kisses it off the top of the glass. Pewaukee responds. They throw it back into the post, and 6'8" center Grant Basie delivers another basket. Pirates only down 4. When the game is on the line, Vincent has the backcourt it can rely on, and Justin finds his teammate Andrew cutting to the rack. The next play down, Pewaukee executes a perfect give and go that leads to Aiden Norquist and 1. But on this night, the Vikings would not lose. Andrew Lewis gets the bucket plus the foul. Vincent defeats Pewaukee 86-81. It's hard to believe that the Fresh Coast Classic has been going strong for 10 years and only getting better. And speaking of getting better, if you want to get your body in this tip-top shape, there's only one place for you to go, and that's Athlete Performance. Let's check out the tips this week from Steve.
In this week's Tips from Steve, we're going to be working on 3 different lateral movement series with the Super Band. We're going to be really focusing on our push foot and our reach foot. The first series is going to be a controlled band slide. You're going to be going sideline to sideline, keeping your butt down in a good defensive stance. Your push foot is going to be your inside foot, while your reach foot is the outside foot. The next series we're going to be doing is called push reach. Really focusing on your push foot and your reach foot. Staying in front of the defender here, and it helps with your first step on offense. Your push foot is your inside foot. You're applying as much force into the ground as you can, and you're covering as much ground as you can on every single push. He's keeping a good defensive stance. He's pushing through and covering as much ground as he can. The next one's going to be quick slides. You're going to be standing up just a little bit higher, but moving those feet as quick as you can. Go. There you go. Quick. There you go. And that's this week's tips from Steve.
Good morning. This is Jabari Parker from the Milwaukee Bucks. It's early, but I'm already in training center. I got where I am today by working hard every day. I own my future, and you can too. Go to school, be on time, and make the most of your day.
Trusted Kicks is a place where you can buy, sell, and trade sought-after sneakers. You can find us in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. We buy Jordan Retro sneakers along with other exclusive models such as Kanye West Yeezy shoes and many others. Make sure to stop in and check us out at 532 North Water Street or visit us at our website, which is www.trustedkicks.com.
Athlete Performance is Wisconsin's premier athletic training provider. From individual to group sessions, we have what's needed to take your game to the next level. Our world-class facility, staff, and programs ensure that you can reach your maximum potential, maintain your performance, and excel on the field of play. Athlete Performance. Come to where the pros train.
Welcome back to the Fresh Coast Classic here on the campus of University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, where the Marquette Golden Eagles are adjusting to life without former first-round draft pick Henry Ellerson. Let's take a look at the Golden Eagles in the Marquette check-in. The Marquette Golden Eagles at home taking on Houston Baptist Huskies. And Huskies big man Josh Elam spins right around Luke Fisher for the layup. Marquette freshman guard Marcus Howard is going to give the defender the business with this awesome step-back three. Marquette has had trouble guarding on the perimeter, and Ravel Tuakau takes advantage of it and nails the floater. Sam Hauser from Stevens Point is having a major impact in his freshman year as he's showing his many skill sets. He drains the tray. Houston Baptist shot 47% behind the arc, and getting shots like this is the reason why. Marquette's second-year player Tracy Carter puts on the skates as he rolls his way to the rack, putting Marquette up 16. Hanif Cheatham gets all the way to the rack. He would miss, but Luke Fisher cleans up the mess. This Marquette turnover leads to this easy layup by Braxton Bonds. Coach Wojo said that Dwayne Wilson is embracing his new role, but on this play, I see a flashback of a healthy Dwayne Wilson. Throw it down, young fella. Marquette wins 101-79.
I was pleased with especially how we played on the offensive end. I thought we really shared the ball. 25 assists to 11 turnovers, that's always a good sign.
Easy baskets to start, we were playing good defense at first too, so that got us going right away. So once we string together stops and get easy buckets, that just lifts our offense and creates a strong defense and produces easy points.
Well, here at Midwest Ballers, we like to keep you up to date on all the freshest kicks, and there's no better segment than Zed's Starting Five, sponsored by Trusted Kicks.
Akeem Jacobs. Today you are here at Trusted Kicks. I'm going to show off my starting five shoes from 5 to 1. So okay, here we have the Cream Ultra Boost. I got it at number 5. I mean, I love the color wave. It's very smooth and laid back, and it's like when it's brand new, it's a solid shoe and it's very comfortable. The shoe I got at number 4 is the Human Racer Tangerine. I got it at number 4 because it's a very nice colorway, and I like color. So when the summertime comes, I'm gonna try to have every color of these. And later down the line, I will have another pair which is my favorite color, which I have at number 1. Number 3, I got the V2 Yeezy. The material on this and the design, I love it. The colorway is great. I'm actually a bigger fan of the version 1s, but the V2s is a better shoe to wear in the summertime. At my number 2, I have a DS Gamma Blue. Jordan 11 is one of my favorite Jordans, and when you can get it brand new after like 4 years old, that's always a great shoe to have. And number 1, last but not least, I have another Human Race, the blue colorway, brand new. As you can see, it pops out. That's why it's my number 1. I mean, if I ever wear this shoe, it'd be somewhere special. There you have it. That's my starting 5 with Akeem Jacobs. Stay tuned in with Trusted Kicks, where we buy, sell, and trade.
Man, I wish I had all 5 of those shoes in my rotation. Well, if you, the fan, want your shoes to be seen on this show, email us at MidwestBallersStarting5@gmail.com. Well, last week the high school basketball season kicked off, and it was a big matchup on night 1 when Whitnall Falcons took on Destiny. It was opening night for high school boys basketball, and a big-time matchup kicked off this season. The Destiny Eagles taking on Tyler Hero and the Whitnall Falcons. This game had it all from big plays throughout, but plays like this, Destiny Cameron Posey gets this bucket to drop. Tyler Hero had his Superman cap on as he gets the steal and finishes over 2 defenders. Whitnall would move the ball around, and Falcons' Joey Talley decided to challenge Eagles wing Zach Markland, but Zach is having a block party. Everybody from Whitnall is invited. Tyler Hero is more than a scorer. Watch him drop this dime to a cutting Danny Alex Polois. If Tyler wasn't passing, he was making plays like this. Backdoor alley-oop dunk, and Tyler even surprised me on that play. And mama, there goes that man again. Tyler Hero is up and away for the slam. Whitnall builds a 10-point lead. Destiny defense would adjust in the second half as they get the steal, and Pierre Johnson brings it down with some authority. I just found my new best friend at this game, the Whitnall student section, showing some love to Midwest Ballers. This second half trade by Eagles Romaine Robinson plus the foul gave Destiny a 3-point lead late in the game. But Hero would set a new career high with this jump shot, giving him 43 on the night. Destiny was locked in the second half that created this steal that led to this easy dunk by Terrence Banyard. Another turnover, another dunk, this time by Sarion McGee, and Destiny gets the big win, 83-76.
I mean, we never had no doubts. Coaches say that don't mean nothing. Coming halftime, it's a new game, so we're just gonna keep balling, and we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
I was worried because I always go off body language, so I was worried about the team. But when you hear guys from the sidelines promoting we all right, we always gonna be all right, I think that was big time. End of the day, we need to know how to defend studs, all right? I think Tyler Hero is every bit of the credit he deserves, and when we play against other players that have 1 or 2 or 3 studs, now we know how to adjust and make the right decisions on the court.
Good morning. This is Jabari Parker from the Milwaukee Bucks. It's early, but I'm already in training center. I got where I am today by working hard every day. I own my future, and you can too. Go to school, be on time, and make the most of your day.
Trusted Kicks is a place where you can buy, sell, and trade sought-after sneakers. You can find us in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. We buy Jordan Retro sneakers along with other exclusive models such as Kanye West Yeezy shoes and many others. Make sure to stop in and check us out at 532 North Water Street or visit us at our website, which is www.TrustedKicks.com.
Athlete Performance is Wisconsin's premier athletic training provider. From individual to group sessions, we have what's needed to take your game to the next level. Our world-class facility, staff, and programs ensure that you can reach your maximum potential, maintain your performance, and excel on the field of play. Athlete Performance. Come to where the pros train.
The Fresh Coast Classic is a great event, and over the last 10 years, they've given away over $50,000 in scholarship funds. So let's keep supporting this event and make sure it comes back each and every year. Now let's find out who made the cut in this week's highlight reel. The Pius Popes, looking to take the next step in the process, matched up against a new-look Rufus King Generals and a new coaching staff, first-year head coach Doug Lewis. Inbound play catches the Generals sleeping, and Victor Narbaraka makes them pay with his nasty 2M slam. The Popes jump out on King early in this game, with Victor leading the way. He makes the pass to a cutting teammate, and he finishes the break. King has a lot of new faces playing in new roles, and Royce Buckner is one of those guys. He takes it coast to coast, plus the foul. When Buckner was not scoring, he was making passes to teammates like this that gets the bucket to drop. Pius Victor Narbarachi attacks the rim with force. He gets the finger roll to fall. One guy back from last year's team is Marcus Cartus. This kid can straight out shoot. He drills to Trey King, trying to climb their way back in this one. 1-3 deserves another one. This time King's Harlan Coach Jr. makes it rain from behind the arc. Pius in total control in this one, and senior guard Tylen Rhodes gets this floater to drop. King Royce Buckner would be the name to look out for this year for the Generals as he slashes his way to the basket. Player of the day goes to Pius Post Jr. forward Preston McCollix as he puts the King player in his personal poster. Pius goes on to win. And the last matchup we will show from the Fresh Coast Classic matches up Alou Dillon from Wauwatosa West taking on the dynamic duo of Keontae White and Equan Arts of Milwaukee Hamilton. This was an up and down game from the start. Check out this behind the back pass from LeRon to Tyrone Powell for the bucket. Hamilton Jr. assassin Keontae White makes this long shot from Trey Land. Great D by the Trojans led to the steal, and now it's showtime. Alou lobs it up to Tyrone Powell, and Powell catches a body plus the foul. Hamilton may have themselves a big three with this kid. Carlos Ramsey, the 6'4 sophomore, gets money. Tosa West out in transition, and Alou gets the easy two-hand slam. Trojans up 72-68 at this point. Hamilton Equan Arts comes down. He would knock down this jumper. This game goes into overtime, and Alou Dillon takes over. He drives to the rack and scores. More from Mr. EA Sports. He gets the fast break, takes it in for the easy slam in the second overtime. But Tosa West will survive down the stretch with a 100-94 win.
A lot of great guys in this state of Wisconsin. A lot of D1 guys. So I love going against top competition. Love showcasing my talent and things like that. So city and suburban, they need to keep doing this. This is great.
15, 17 points with 3 minutes left. We did have a couple decent possessions. Took some quick shots, but that's how we got the lead. They didn't fall. They got it to 10. I told our guys at halftime, keep our composure. Keep doing what you did the first half to maintain that lead, and they kept chipping away. I give them credit. Always an honor to be invited to this. Unfortunately, we've lost the last 2 years. I debated getting back into it this year, but I figured, hey, it's a great test at the beginning of the year.
Man, some of the state top talent was definitely on display. And speaking of talent, let's take a look at the talented JB as he drops another mixtape. And this week's JB mixtape sponsored by Milwaukee's State of Mind. wrapping up the show at another great year at the Fresh Coast Classic. But before we leave, check out the top player of the week, sponsored by Milwaukee Public Schools.
Running across stage like we tryna be the game. Same 6 letters, you already know the name. L-I-L-V-I-C, I'm just here to do the thing. Never on my square, always standing full team. Moody in the 4th, I'm just going for a win. Double R, we in the building, that's my family and friends.
Good morning. This is Jabari Parker from the Milwaukee Bucks. It's early, but I'm already in training center. I got where I am today by working hard every day. I own my future, and you can too. Go to school, be on time, and make the most of your day.